Everybody studies the entry, the opening move, the moment someone steps in and the crowd leans forward. The entry is the cheap part. Anyone can copy the entry, screenshot it, narrate it, sell a course on it. What you cannot copy is what comes after. And what comes after is the whole game. Today, the hold. There's an old story for it, and most people remember it wrong. Atlas, condemned to stand at the edge of the world holding up the sky. We picture him alone out there forever, but that's not the whole myth. Because one day Hercules comes. He needs the golden apples, and only Atlas can fetch them. So he offers a trade. I'll take the sky, you go get the apples. And Atlas, the one being whose entire existence is the hold, says yes before the sentence is finished. He cannot set the weight down fast enough. So learn the first thing right here. The hold can be handed off for a moment. And the one who knows the weight best wants out of it most. Holding is miserable. Nobody volunteers for it. That is exactly why it's the edge. The advantage always lives in the thing no one else will do. Now watch what each man actually wants. Hercules wants the apples, the prize, the outcome, the thing he can carry home and show. Atlas wants only to be free of the weight. He comes back with the apples and says, "Stay there. I'll deliver them myself." He means to leave Hercules holding the sky forever. And Hercules, who never wanted the position, only the prize, outwits him. "Of course," he says, "just take it one moment. Let me pad my shoulders." Atlas sets down the apples, lifts the sky, and Hercules picks up the apples and walks away. The weight returns to Atlas. It always returns to the one whose position it is. That is the thing the copycats never understand. You can rent the pose for a moment, like Hercules. You can grab a prize and go. What you cannot do is take the position. The position snapped right back to Atlas because the position was never the apples, it was the weight. And the weight belongs to whoever's place it is. So when someone copies the winner, they copy like Hercules. They want the apples. The exact entry, the exact move, the outcome they saw. And maybe they even get it. One prize, one good labor, carried home and shown off. Good for them. But they were tourists of the hold. The second the prize was in hand, they engineered their way out, because they were never in it for the position. And the one who only wants the prize can never be made to carry the weight. The winner's real asset was never the entry. It was being the one the sky rests on and not setting it down. That is not a move you copy. It's a position you occupy through the long, ugly middle when the thing is underwater and every voice asks you to let go. And it doesn't transfer because copying it would mean actually bearing the weight forever. And almost no one will. This is the principle the whole thing is built on. Enforcement precedes execution. Notice Atlas's one mistake. He tried to scheme his way out of the weight, and a sharper man beat him at it. You do not outwit the hold. You don't summon the will to hold in the middle of the storm. By then, the wind decides for you. You install it beforehand, the reserves, the limits, the rules you can't talk yourself out of in the dark, so that when it's ugly, the holding is already done. You don't escape the weight by cunning. You build to bear it. Because here's how the story ends. The apples rot. Hercules' labor becomes a tale told at fires, and the sky is still up there because someone is still holding it. Atlas doesn't get to put it down. That's not his curse. That's his position. Everything stands on the one who holds. This is not commentary. It is category formation. Enforcement precedes execution. Build accordingly.